There will be people who can no longer live in the cities that they call home today. There is food grown in this country that will no longer prosper in these soils. There's going to be massive migration of tens or hundreds of millions of people from countries that are literally uninhabitable or underwater, that are above the sea right now. This is our final chance. The scientists are absolutely unanimous on this, that we have no more than 12 years to take incredibly bold action on this crisis. The crisis that could, at its worst, lead to extinction.
I think that the part of it that is generational is that millennials and people and, Gen Z and all these folks that come after us are looking up, and we're like, the world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. And your biggest issue is your biggest issue is how are we going to pay for it? And this is the war. This is our World War II.
So these people and politicians, they realize that something is about to change. They realize that judgment is coming. But what they don't realize is that it's God's wrath, God's judgment that is going to be poured out upon the entire earth. And why is that? Well, God is long-suffering, not willing that any should perish, but all should come to repentance. God is not slow in keeping his promises, but is faithful. He needs to bring judgment upon this earth, so that men would finally come to realize that he is in charge. So many people do not acknowledge God in their daily lives. They go on in their daily lives without little thought of God or the blessings he pours out on us on a daily basis. But we are in the near future going to see God's hand, his intervention in human history, as things talked about in the book of Revelation are going to be poured out upon this earth. All the signs are there. Everything Jesus talks about in Matthew 24, the signs of the times. Read it for yourself. It is all right there. It is all happening like birth pangs, rapidly. Just look at what a year ago, where we were, and look at how much has transpired just over a year. So, I encourage all of you to get right with the Lord. Trust in his Son, Jesus Christ, because it is not climate change that's going to devastate the earth, but God's wrath being poured out upon the earth to prepare for God's kingdom that will smash Satan's kingdom.